Okay, let me give a couple of updates here and a couple of corrections. We were just looking at this textbook in, where was it, South Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, South Carolina that has, Lindsey Graham State, where it is talking about the Constitution and what it's teaching our kids. And they've combined, for some reason, they feel it's necessary to combine the Second and Third Amendment of the Constitution. And here's what it says. And how many things can you find wrong in this?
You're going to find quite a few things.
You're going to find quite a few things. I don't know. I don't honestly know why they feel it's necessary to combine all of these things. Just write the Constitution, the Bill of Rights.
I know. Is it really too long just to recite the Second Amendment? The Second Amendment takes about this much time.
Okay,
here they say the Second and Third Amendments grant citizens the right to bear arms as members of a militia of citizen soldiers and prevent the government from housing troops in private homes in peacetime.
Yeah, and what's
so much wrong with that?
There's a lot wrong with it, and everyone's focusing on the Second Amendment because that's the one that's really important.
Yeah.
And the Third Amendment's kind of like the joke amendment that when we always want to come up with an amendment.
Yeah, because we don't have any problem with quartering soldiers in our homes.
Right. However, that's still an incorrect summary. This is the text of the Third Amendment. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war.
Yeah.
But in a manner to be prescribed by law. So essentially, like, absolutely not in time of peace. And
but
in
they
time
could
of war,
pass a law.
They could theoretically pass a law, but it basically bans it for all the time. Mm-hmm. And they don't even mention that in there, which, again, is it a huge thing? No, but why not get it right?
Right. Yeah. Why not get it right? And why do you have to put them together? The founders didn't put them together. They're not together.
No. Mm-hmm. They would have just been the Second Amendment would have been longer if they wanted it that way.
And by making it the same sentence, it basically, to me, you could read this as saying, well, you have a right to be in a militia and have a gun to stop somebody from quartering somebody in your home.
Right. It's like they're two related.
It's the same sentence.
You could read it that way.
You could read it. Just read it verbatim.
The Second and Third Amendments grant citizens the right to bear arms as members of a militia of citizen soldiers and prevent the government from housing troops in private homes in peacetime.
You could read it.
It does sound like that. Yeah, it does sound like that.
I mean, what they're doing is what they do with all of it. They just make it confusing, muddy the waters, so nobody really knows what it means, and then they're free to do anything that they want.